Good afternoon, everybody. This is Donald Brennan. Today's webinar, we are going to provide you with a market update for the Brooklyn real estate market. First, a little bit about myself. I am a 20-plus year resident of Brooklyn. I currently live in Brooklyn Heights, and I've been operating as a developer and a real estate broker for the past 20 or so years here in Brooklyn. Today, we're going to speak about current market conditions in general and look at some activity in the townhouse market. We have our own brokerage company called Brennan Realty Services. We focus on the Brooklyn market. One of our listings is a townhome in the Columbia Street Waterfront District, which we've recently brought to market. And this is a recently renovated, approximate 4,000 square foot home that we have for sale. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out to the agents identified in the listing or myself. And as I mentioned, we also have a development company that's under the Brennan Real Estate LLC name, and we've been operating as a developer of residential real estate for about 2 decades here in New York City. So, current market conditions. As you're well aware, if you participate in any way in the Brooklyn marketplace, you understand that the attraction that the borough is bringing to itself now, and that the demand for certain types of housing is far in excess of supply. Recent activity in the 1 to 3 family townhome type in the borough, some of the neighborhoods in the borough. This is a neat map that Capital Real Estate puts out using publicly available data. So the closer neighborhoods do perform a little bit better on average than those that are further out. Obviously, again, some exceptions to that. But I see this generally as a wave of value emanating, from someplace in Manhattan, across the East River, and out into all neighborhoods throughout Brooklyn. There's some areas like here, which is the Brooklyn Navy Yard and parts of Fort Greene, which has currently an average sale price that is lower than some of the adjacent neighborhoods. And this is due primarily to that it's made up a lot of space that is not residential. So this is where we are today, and that this is a very tough market to be a buyer. There's escalation of pricing. There's many participants out there who are all vying for the same assets on the 1 to 3 family side. Not all of these assets are brownstones, obviously. Many different types of real estate out there. Another site that I like to look at is Yes in My Backyard. It actually is a proponent of development, and this website just put together a post here indicating where we are regarding building permits in New York City. They looked at each of the 5 boroughs. So supply is gearing up again. These are permits. Usually takes quite a few years, sometimes depending on project size, to get that property out to the marketplace. So, we live in a supply constrained environment here in New York City as far as housing goes. And not even talking about affordability, just even market rate housing. Always difficult in that we work in a undersupplied marketplace. I believe the city refers to it as a perpetual housing crisis for the last few decades. Ideally, supply increased to any material degree that may put some downward pressure on pricing, but that would be in a case, obviously, of that supply meeting with the current demands, which at the moment are still not quite aligned, the demand far exceeding supply. When people come to me and say, where do I find value? Where do I look for value? You do have to move away from some more of the traditional known neighborhoods that are established and look to something that may be in transition. The primary way to add value is to make improvements yourself and, possess that asset for some extended period of time. We are currently looking at opportunities to market townhomes. We will be bringing some new product to market shortly, and that is currently what we're focused on, one of our development projects as well. We market our own product, and we'll be soon introducing some homes in Cobble Hill to the marketplace.